Kingdom 3919 is currently in a civil war. Or is it? Well, Kingdom 3919 is not actually in a civil war, but rather we just conducted a friendly ball fight, which has two purposes, I think. First is, they want to lose the Rising Kingdom status, or also known as the Star Kingdom, as they want more people to migrate here. And having the Rising Kingdom status prevents those governor with over 10 million of power to migrate. With the Star Gun, we can now accept players with 10 million up to 25 million of power. So it's actually a strategic move to fill the hospital and lose the Rising Kingdom. Second is, I think they wanted to make more people experience with open field fighting and to follow instructions. And I think that's actually a good thing to do. When they say that you have to ball here, then you ball here. Someone that is out of the circle is getting kicked. It's a nice thing to learn as early as this, as later it will cost us a lot. And it will also make people familiar with open field fighting, as it is very different from duel. In open field fight, especially in ball fights, you need to learn to avoid getting focused and getting too much damage, as it will make your trades very bad. And you want to use your active skill as much as you can, just like what I'm doing here. So for example, here I am at the middle of the ball trying to hit the enemy with Kusunoki and Sansu's active skill. And once I saw my screen goes red, I immediately tried to retreat. I'm actually lucky to not get focused by our tier 5 player there, as for sure I will be sad face in no time. And my trade will become very bad. So continuing on this, I actually got 432,000 of kill points versus 154,000 of kill points. And that's a good trade. And I think I still have over 50% of my troops remaining. But the ball fight ended and I just retreated my troops. And it's over. It's a fun thing to do once in a while to make new people learn about open field fight. For the next one, maybe reinforcing Rally and Garrison. We can probably do that in a custom Ark of Osiris match. Anyway, I might make an open field guide since some people are asking. So after that, we actually got a few migrants that came over. Looking at the individual power ranking, we now have a new 40 million plus player here, which is Kimbo, and quite a few sub 30 million here like YMGH. Mostly we got new players with 10 million plus of power up to 15 million. I think that is why losing the star was needed, and I think more will come in the future. For our alliance ranking, we have two main alliance here, OS19 and ER19, and we have MD19 here as a support alliance. Going into KVK1, that's actually good. Oh, and by the way, I recently made a video about Sansu as a secondary for Archer and Cavalry March, and I think it works. The trade that I got here were great and the skill cycle were pretty good. And to make it clear, it's about Sansu as a secondary on Archer or Cavalry March, not Infantry March, as some people are getting confused. Of course, if you will use Infantry March in KVK1, then you will use Sansu as a primary and Aethelflaed for secondary. Well, we will talk more about that on my next video, which is the KVK1 commander pairing. Also, if you guys remember, I mentioned before that I am gonna feature or showcase the best free-to-play player in our kingdom. But I don't think anyone is free-to-play here anymore. An actual free-to-play who still has the Minamoto icon. And that is because Flux script gifting was rampant here. Everyone is getting some Flux, the $2.99 or the $4.99. And sometimes I even see some higher currency. I even got a $2.99 Flux just for chatting. And last time, Lord Finan gifted me a $4.99 Flux for me to be able to buy the Lucerne Scroll. So I am grateful for that. And if you are wondering how to get Flux script, then the answer is through the official Lilith store. You can buy Flux here that you can use to buy every bundle in the game. There is even some bundles like the 30-day daily bundle and the whole Minamoto bundle. And the good thing is, you can have up to 10% of discount in the form of these Flux coins here, in which you can use to buy another bundle. And lastly, you can give that Flux to your friend, just like what we are doing here. The link will be in the description down below. And by the way, I think Kingdom 3919 is currently recruiting for KVK1. We have a few tier 5 here already and more is coming, I think. And we have a lot of gold chests. Just today we got around 10, and yesterday I think I got 15 plus. So that's a great benefit for our account. So if you want to migrate here in Kingdom 3919, message one of our migration officer. You can message Alphonse, who by the way is another content creator in our kingdom, or Almatayri, or Dubi. Please don't message me regarding migrations, okay? So to make it clear, Kingdom 3919 is not in a civil war or some sort. We are just doing a practice fight and we are already preparing for KVK 1, which will happen in about 2 weeks. It will be Kingdom 3917, Kingdom 3918, Kingdom 3919, and Kingdom 3920. This is the recent scan for the top 300 by the way. Kingdom 3918 and Kingdom 3919 is very close in power. Meanwhile, 3917 is a little bit far. I will be talking more about the other kingdoms, so make sure to like the video and subscribe. And you know what? Let's check them out for a bit. Kingdom 3917 is or was in a civil war if I'm not mistaken. Yama, who was also from Kingdom 3912, migrated there and started a civil war. And I think it broke the kingdom or something. That's why their power is a little bit low. Last time I see was 3917 was close to all of the kingdom on this region. Well, this region is stuck before but now 3918 and 3919 is way up ahead. Next is Kingdom 3918, which is the rising kingdom in this region. Lumiere, who currently control the Lost Temple, have 1.4 billion of power, but only 91 members is here, so they are missing some power for sure. They have Takamura at 54 million and Green Swan also 54 million. And they have Next Generation at 1.1 billion of power. Let's see if they have high powered player here also. And they have 32 million with Megalodon and 42 million with Phantom Pingu. And the last alliance in Zone 3 is Golden Star Warriors, who is currently at 1.5 billion of power. And they have Tynom at 43 million of power. So yeah, that's the top 3 alliance and top players of Kingdom 3918. And I hope I didn't miss anyone that is not currently in an alliance. And the last one is Kingdom 3920. They have a total of 3.2 billion power for their top 300. And let's see their alliance. And they only have one alliance that is touching the Lost Temple, Eagle Wing, who is at 1.2 billion of power. And let's see if they have some high powered individuals. So they have Mr. T at 46 million of power. And yeah, Getly at 34 million. And let's check the other alliance that is in Zone 3. White Eagle is 300 million and I think this is a farm. So let's check the other one. AR Aegis, which has 1 billion of power. They have Onjo 9 at 39 million and Genosec at 32 million of power. So that is the competition of what we will have in this KVK. And oh, I didn't check 3917. Maybe next time. But yeah, thank you for watching and see you on the next one.